Roll titles. Hello, public. Well, here we are. Christmas 2025. Now, I don't know about you, but it only seems to me that yesterday was September. What's happened? Anyway, come and park yourself down here. Now, this is just a brief rundown of the year. I think you've seen most of it, but I thought I'd just wrap up 2025 for posterity, and what have we been going on. In fact, there's been so many things going on, I had to write it down on this parking charge demand, which I never paid. I'm sure I probably did, but right, so I wrote it down on a bit of scrap paper. It's a touch. Yes. Right. Blimey. Did I really start that subframe back in January? Let's go and have another look at it, and we'll come back to this. There it is in all its glory. I know you've seen it before. I just wanted to wrap up the year with how we're looking. Yes, speed sensor goes in there, or else all the oil will fall out. So this is all done, ready to go back on the car. Everything is new. All the bushes, all the drop links. When I say no, everything is new. All the consumables are new. These are the original calipers. These are the original drive shafts. These are the original hubs. This is the original diff, which I refurbished everything and zinc plated everything. The only thing new on here are the brake pipes. The brake pipes, drop links because they got bushes in them, and the diff bush. Everything else has been refurbished. It's been hidden at the moment by a new seal, which I've got to do. Cross brace, that goes under the engine, all been powder coated. Anti-roll bar, that's all been painted. And as we go along, all this good stuff, I'll save that little bit at the end. And yeah, right, let's flip you around. So, it took a while, as you can probably guess, when you could see the original state of that subframe back in 2023, whatever it was, to where it is now. So, lots of all stuff I'll show you in a minute. Back to my deck collection thing. Oh, February, yeah, that was basically January and February, that was. That long ago. It's been sat there for a while, because over the summer I built like a trolley for it, and when I eventually roll it out under the car, and then we'll fit it. Yeah, March, I caught bloody COVID. Well, with symptoms, so I had to stay at home for a bit. Not that anyone believes in COVID anymore, bunch of shit. Peugeot. I thought, whilst I've got my painting technique down, let's have a crack at the Peugeot. You'll see the pictures coming up. So I did the Peugeot offside rear quarter. Now I took all the inside out, clean, painted, epoxied, and zinc plated the bolts for that, for all the seat belts. That was all done. Then I did all the fuel lines and the brake lines. Pictures coming up. That is all brand new. So everything's new under there in terms of that. And then, come on, can you believe I started on the front suspension? The front expansion, hang on, give me a slurp. Oh, that's a touch. I started on the front suspension in August. Where's the time gone? It just goes too much. Too quickly. So yeah, I started on that. I started dismantling that in August, and through to September a little bit. I'll show you the original ones. So these are the ones that came off the car. Look at the state of those. Now, I was more worried about the corrosion on the actual coils. So I went on the bay of these and got myself a set where I wasn't worried about these struts because I knew they would clean up. I was more worried about the coil. So I found a set on eBay which had decent coils, which is what I was worried about, and decent top mounts. And the picture of that is here. And then we come to this. This is what we end up with. A lot of hard work, a lot of hard graft, cleaning that all off, new hubs, new back plates, all new hubs, all new fitted now, zinc plated bolts, all done. Now notice, as we go on, look how empty those boxes are now. I've just got jacking pads to go. Everything in these is now empty because now all back on the car. Coils, rear springs I got from a forum member, as I've told you before, and these are the new anti-roll bar brackets. I tried zinc plating mine but it didn't look as good. You get those out of the way. And these are the refurbished front calipers. Yes, they are refurbished, they are not new. The only thing new in there is the actual piston itself and the seals. All of this has been refurbished. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like beforehand. Let's flip you around. Now, if you're going to embark on such an adventure yourself, you will need to invest in lots and lots of chemicals. These are essential. I mean, coming down here... Oh, well, I never got past the middle aisle, so ignore that. Yeah, essential equipment when doing a car restoration. Lubricants, cleaners, paints. You can get through hundreds of pounds of this stuff. I mean, coming along here, this is vital stuff. In order to prep for a car rebuild, these are essential chemicals that you need to rebuild a car. Apparently, it's very good at rust prevention. Anyway, moving on. Yes, glass fibre. I had to fill a couple of holes in one of the wings. I did cheat a little bit. So, yeah, flipping you around. So yeah, it's been... I don't know about you, but this year has gone so quick. It's like it's been 12 months. Yeah, so what else have I got in here? So, yeah, I'll pay that eventually. No, I won't. So, yeah, so that's it. Well, no, what I have got, Christmas presents. So, the next stage for the Peugeot, Peugeot, next stage for the Z3. Got so many cars I need to work on. But all this lot is all stuff that needs to go on. Inner tie rods, outer tie rods, brake hoses, brake clamps, bolts. What else have we got? Braces, all that sort of stuff are all in here. I've also got stuff for the Peugeot. Now these are for the Peugeot. Inner tie rods, outer tie rods, new boots. They won't fit on my feet. So that's all got to be done in the new year. So I've got to get the Peugeot up to scratch as well. So it's been a funny old year. Lots of learning, lots of restoration work, time consuming work, which is eats into your day, but it is a labour of love. I mean, I'm hoping when that Z3 is done, it'll be one of the most sorted Z3s 1.9 in the country. I think I'm fair in saying that. I know my forum members can't believe the effort that I've gone to for a 1.9 because they're the least valuable ones. So I don't care. I've learned a lot and I will continue to learn a lot, but it's an investment, as I'll keep on saying, slurp. It's an investment in skills, techniques, equipment, and everything else that goes with it. So what goes into 2026 for Mr. Plumb? Well, as I said before, I won't be doing these regularly, but I will keep you updated. Now, one little word come into my head when I was thinking about restorations. Don't tell anyone else. I'm thinking, come here, Porsche. What if I could get like a 944? Yeah, I haven't thought of another car yet, but something cheap and easy to run. Maybe down the line, don't know. Maybe a Fiat 126, or maybe a 928S. Yeah, maybe a little Fiat, something like that I could knock up and get out the door. But it's been a funny old year, hasn't it? So all that remains for me to say is I hope you have a very safe and happy Christmas from myself and Mrs. Plumb, and I wish you well over Christmas and New Year, and we're maybe seeing a little bit more of you in 2026. Be safe and enjoy. Happy Christmas.